Alright, so this is slide 15. The goal is for us to draw covalent bonds. I'm going to use black and red. The picture that I may share may be all red, it depends. So what we need to do is draw some Lewis dot structures. So we're going to start with number 1, H2. It tells us that there are 2 hydrogens. So we have H with 1 dot. And I'm going to make this pretty. I'm going to use the mirror image of it, so that way it's easier for me to draw my bond. I'm going to connect the dots. So hydrogen has 1 dot, the other hydrogen has 1 dot, and we are going to draw a line to show the bond, and there's only 1 bond being done, so this is called a single bond. Fluorine is in column 7 of the periodic table, so it has 7 dots. And once again it says F2, so I have 2 fluorines. I'm going to draw the mirror reflection of that also, just so it looks nice and pretty. That's why I was emphasizing where you start and finish doesn't really matter, as long as you focus on don't pair up until you have to. Once again, connecting those dots, we have a single bond. So a single bond is 1 bond formed between 2 electrons, or 1 pair of electrons. Oxygen has 6 dots. It's in column 6. Mirror image of oxygen. And once again, we connect the dots from one oxygen to the other. So now we have 2 bonds being formed. This is a double bond. So we have 2 pairs, or a total of 4 electrons being bonded. Next guy is nitrogen. Nitrogen is in column 5 of the periodic table. So we're going to draw 5 dots. I'm doing my pair on the outside, trying to keep it pretty and nice and neat and clean for you to look at. Mirror image. And I drew 2 because it says N2. Connect the dots. So I have 3 lines being drawn there. So this guy is a triple bond. 3 pairs, total of 6 electrons being shared. This guy is not too awesome. I'm going to draw carbon there in the center. Column 4, 4 dots. I have oxygen, and we're going to make this one CO2. So you can go ahead and put a 2 there if you want. 2 dots on top, 2 dots to the right, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the left. It has a total of 6 dots. I'm going to connect those just so it's easier for me to see what to do. Now I need my other oxygen. I'm going to be doing 2 on the bottom, 2 on the outer left, 1 on top, 1 on right. So now I can connect those dots. Like I said, trying to keep it clean. This guy actually has 2 double bonds. So we have a double bond between carbon and the left oxygen, and a double bond between carbon and the right oxygen. Last guy, we're doing H and O, and we're going to do water. So you can go ahead and write a 2 there. So oxygen has 6 dots. We're going to go ahead and put a hydrogen to the left with 1 dot and connect. And a hydrogen down here on the bottom with 1 dot and connect. So water has 2 single bonds. And notice its shape, it is bent. And all the times we drew water, we did draw it as a bent shape. So what I want you to think about, we were doing covalent And when we drew them, we connected the dots, or played connect the dots to represent the bond.